Hi, my name is Michael Kenny. Welcome to Multitrack, the wireless asset and production monitoring system. Okay, the standard system is accessed through a username and password, and username and password will filter out what machines and locations and divisions you can see. I've logged in, let's say, as an administrator, and I can see multiple units here. I can filter out units, and let's say I want to filter out based on a name called Kovala. If I filter out Kovala, I see all the machines in Kovala, which is, I think, up to 10 machines here are displayed on one page. The machines, if we look at the data from this machine here. Here we are, basically it says that it's done 1,740 tons already today. It's done 6,818 tons so far this week, and so 92,000 this month. Note, the 17,000 is from the start of the first shift on this day. I know for a fact that this system actually is working 3 shifts per day, 3 8-hour shifts, 24 hours a day. So I can see this today. It's approximately 2 o'clock in the afternoon as I make this video, and they've already hit 21% of their daily production allowance. They're not monitoring engine hours, but we can actually monitor engines if we want. Engine hours is typically interesting if you're using diesel hydraulic machines, but if you're using electric machines where the whole system is turned on, you need to use a relay to monitor the exact engine hours associated with it. Important. So if we look down here, we see this one is 2,364. So I'm actually going to click on a report here. If I click on report, it opens up the following report, where basically we can see for that particular machine the total production for the last 8 days. Okay, the last 8 days, and we can see here the different values associated basically per shift. Shift 1, shift 2, shift 3, and then basically we have sort of a series of reports. Now, if I look at this, the last 7 days, 7 days of week 21, I click on this and I get the following report. Okay, and the following report shows me shift 1, 2, 3 for the last 7 days. There was no production on the 7th day here, I see. And what does it show me? It shows me that sort of shifts 2 and 3, I was going to say seem consistent. Well, what it does is basically it shows the ability to produce anyway. The average production of 1,760 is the average production per day. We can see here that sort of actually shift 1 seems to be 3 times out of those 6 days, shift 1 is poor, which is unusual. Normally we can see here basically there was no shift 3 on this 6th day. Well, probably the factory shuts down, I think, as far as I know, for shift 3 and all of Sunday. The next one would, if I look here, basically this is single day production. Single day production shows production as a single day. And we can see here actually production is fairly sort of constant throughout. We can see here probably it's sort of closed for lunch, or maybe there was a breakdown or something like that. Something might have happened where production basically went down to 0. Here it nearly went down to 0. But on average we can see that the machine is working constantly throughout. Okay, and the next one is where we can compare shifts, which I always find actually a very interesting one. Click on it and basically here we are. Now we see that, yeah, there's always a bit of a slow start as the shift starts, people walk in, but in general we can see that the production actually is pretty set for each one. We can see that there does seem to be a break around this time. This is halfway through the shift and would correspond to a lunch break. This machine, I know, in fact, is electric driven. So being electric driven, there's no need to refuel. Some more little items here. One, if I want to actually see the specific values during the day, I can get sort of, we take data in 30-minute slots. So I can produce a report based on that. I can chronologically basically get the information that I want. I can also export the data straight to Excel. Going back to the main interface, we also have the ability to send automatic reports. By clicking here, we see that I can send a report for 1 week's production, 2 weeks production, 1 week, last full week, etc. I can send it, the days are the shifts. The day report is basically just the summary total for the day. The shifts is basically where we send the data that came every 30 minutes. And here we want to send it daily or weekly. So all in all, it's a pretty comprehensive system that uses a variety of different modems, both satellite and GPRS-based modems, monitors data every 30 minutes and presents it in a format very useful for production managers and heavy equipment owners. Thank you very much.